All right, welcome to another great edition of the Chef and the Fox Show, or CFS. Welcome everyone, join in, see everybody in the chat when they're coming out. I'll put out on Twitter and let us know we're all live to go. We have a special guest with us. Aunt Elle has decided to join us for today. Be able to go over some of the leagues as well. As always, we have Sean Shorkey as well. Chef Michael may be joining us later. I'm not sure. He's actually a little bit under the weather, but we'll see how he feels. And we'll take it from that. How's everybody doing today?
Under the weather? What, are we in a pandemic or something?
He's in a job where he has to be tested weekly.
Oh, I mean, we all work essential jobs.
Are you still at the grocery store?
Oh, fuck no. I quit that like a year and a half ago.
Okay. I know you were getting up at like 5 a.m. at one point, and I was like,
no, I get up earlier than that now.
Okay.
I get up at like 3:30.
Damn, I can't get up that early.
Yeah, you think you can't until they pay you a lot of money to do it, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever you want to do. I'm there. I'm game.
Yeah, that's where we just have to. I don't know. I right now we're in the middle of building a patio, and every time my wife decides she wants to work out in this thing at 7 a.m. in the morning, I watch her get up, go start pounding pavers in the back, and I'm like, I got another hour's work before I have to go to work.
Oh God. So, unlike you guys, I don't bet Latvian soccer, so you'd have to like fill me in on some of this stuff. I stick to the leagues that people have heard of. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not knocking. I mean, there is now. Sean and I did actually. I'll take that back. For a while there, Sean and I were betting the Icelandic league. For a minute. I did it mostly for shits and giggles. I think Sean was actually seriously capping that fucking shit. I'm just
Icelandic, my balls are cold. Yeah, play of the day. I mean, we were doing great.
I was like, there's like 15 teams in this league, and 8 of them are in Reykjavik. I was like, so I'll take that back. I have bet some bullshit leagues before, but I got some plays, but they're all in like the normal leagues.
We go through the normal leagues first, and then we go through the oddball leagues first. So we look at Saturday leagues. We'll move on, and we'll kind of roll this pretty quickly. All right, so let's get started. We have the Australian A League. I don't know if you realize they actually started last night. We had a double waking cash last night. I gave the over 2.5 in the Sydney Wellington Phoenix game. Sean Shorkey gave the money line. Both was juicy. One was minus 120. The other was minus 110. Beautiful. We won 3-1. Wake up in the morning, waking cash. That's the way we like it. Sydney, if you haven't realized, is the best team in that league. When they get play at home and you get a minus 110, that was just a gift from the gods.
Yeah.
I know some of you in the Discord were actually awake watching that game because I saw it posted. It's 1-1. I'm like, it's 4:30 a.m. Well, what the world are you guys doing? But yes, it definitely can still go well. So we start off Saturday. First game we've got a massive number on Perth Glory playing a Central Coast Mariners team that's not really any good.
I mean, I'm all over that one. I mean, the Perth Glory is, a team I'm very, very into. I mean, I love betting the Perth Glory in the Australian League.
Perth Glory is actually a very, very good team. It's got a lot of good, solid players that have come there. What I was looking at there, I was looking at the totals market there, or both teams to score. What total are you seeing, Sean?
Well, it's over 2.5 is minus 172.
We got to take some goals if we want to go. That's
well, I was also thinking maybe you could just do Perth Glory, like a you know how I have on FanDuel where you could take like Perth Glory to win and the over 2.5, and that would get you down to plus 105. So
I like that. I like that. I think Perth Glory wins this game 3-1. I think we're getting a very similar score.
Yeah. Well, all sarcasm aside, I pulled the game up on 5 dimes. You can get over 3 at 1.84 odds.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is that something you would look at? Because, if it's a 2-1 game, you push. It's a little bit better odds than, having to lay heavy juice on a 2.5.
Yeah, that was where I said we were going to combine it. So it's similar to like an Alex Classic. You have ones that can give you the over 2.5 and Perth Glory to win. Get you what, -120? Is that what you said, Sean?
+105.
+105. Yeah, I kind of like that better. I think Perth Glory is going to win this game, and I think 3 goals is probably the minimum. So I could see either bet going fine if you want to be nice and take the -1.84. That's what you said, right, Ant? You're doing decimals?
Yeah, I do decimal. I'm sorry. Like, once you go decimal, you don't go back. So I got like my 5 dimes set up on all decimal odds. 1.8. Yeah, 1.84. That's like -118.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, that's either way is probably fine. You're looking at either a push there, because in both ways you're looking for 3 goals at least. So right. I definitely like that. All right, moving on. That's the only game that's in there. Anybody can tell me why there's 1 Premier League game on the Saturday?
No, but I bet it. I also have some championship. So
I'm going to ask you, what do you got for Premier? Let's take a look. I mean, you're getting a really nice sweet number on Burnley.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, Burnley's been a big killer. Norwich season is over. They've lost 5 in a row. I don't see how.
Here's the thing. I'll jump in because I bet this game. I'm on Burnley. I bet him at 2.24. I think right now the odds have actually gone down a bit. You can get them at 2.22 on 5 times. That's +122 if you don't know how to convert decimal and plus minus odds. But Norwich is dog shit. They're the worst team in Premier League. Don't let that fact that somehow, miraculously, some way, they somehow beat Man City on NBC like back in the day. I don't know how that happened.
Pookie had a game that game.
I watched that fucking game, and I still don't understand how Norwich beat Man City. But they're the worst team in Premier League, and Burnley's the most disrespected team in Premier League, at least from the betting numbers. Burnley's like a 9th or 10th in the table, and they'll finish around 9th or 10th in the table. That's a decent side. I mean, that's a mid-table side, and they continually get priced like they're a team that's like 15th or lower in the table. And I basically bet Burnley every week. I mean, it's not that I love Burnley or I'm a big Burnley fan or whatever. It's just I think in Premier League, out of the 20 teams in Premier League, Burnley is always the most disrespected by the bookies. I don't know. Like, people just hear Burnley and they think dog shit, so they want to bet against them. So you always get good prices to bet on them. But they're going to finish fucking 9th. They're going to finish above Tottenham. They're ahead of Arsenal on the table. Come on, they're not bad.
But the difference of what you're looking at a Burnley team, Burnley has the hottest goal in the league, Mark Pope. He keeps you in the games, but what they don't do is they never get far away from them. You're never going to see Burnley up 3-0 and you feeling good in the first half and know you won. Most of the time it's going to be 1-0 and you're going to be clenching your ass for basically 90 minutes saying, all right, that happens. But
that's the beauty is like you're never laying juice on Burnley. So their price on the 3-way money line is like, +190, +250, +300 or whatever, which gives you good odds on taking them on the handicap. My strategy for soccer betting, if people don't know, is I rarely bet favorites. I usually look for really good prices I look for the games where I think the favorites are overpriced, and I take the dog on the handicap. And that's been my strategy all year with Burnley. I've been taking them on the handicap. I get them draw no bets. I've been getting them draw no chance. I've been getting them plus 1.5, plus 2.5 goals if they're playing, Liverpool or some really good team. And that's been my strategy with them. And today, for tomorrow, I did actually bet them outright to win at plus 124 on 5 dimes. That is my play for Premier League tomorrow. I also have some championship fodder too. If you want to get into that, because there's a lot of good shit in the championship.
We're gonna get it. Sean, you got anything different, or you're all with all on the Burnley train? Yep.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Ant here.
All right. So English Championship game. We've got the battle of the terrible teams. We talk about them every week. Hull versus Luton. Whichever team basically loses is done, unless it ends up in a draw. We've got second to last place, 45 points apiece, right up on the line. Hull, basically, I don't know what happened. What was it, Tuesday or Wednesday? They brought out their girl team or something. That Wigan basically just you could name your score. The final score was 8-0. But I know they rested some players. They basically said we're all in on this game. The only question is they've lost 4 straight games at home. You're fighting a Luton team that has 2 wins on the road, 2 draws in their last 4. And you're getting a really, really nice price on Luton. Ant, you seem kind of giddy there. You seem like you have a take on this. Let me see.
You're going to be shocked, but over the weekend, between Saturday and Sunday, between Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, and Championship, all the leagues that I cap and all the leagues that I bet on, this game is my biggest bet.
You
said Hull
under 3?
No. When you said Hull versus Luton, I immediately got excited. Like, oh shit, you read my mind, because you and I did not talk about this. But yeah, this is my biggest bet. This is a 2-unit play for me. I rarely go over 1 unit. My max play for me would be like a 3-unit play, and I do that like 5 times a year. So this is my biggest bet on the weekend. I have Hull draw no bet at 1.89.
So you believe basically they rested everybody this weekend.
Hull's not losing. Hull's not losing. They might draw and then you push, because that's draw no bet. That's the beauty of a draw no bet play.
Right.
But so that's why I got 2 units on it. Hull's not fucking losing this game. I got at odds of 1.89, which is like minus 112, something like that. Yeah.
I can see it out there.
So you can get that on 5 dimes. I discussed this with my soccer boyfriend, Dave Mannion, also a former member of the Sports Pig. We discussed soccer all afternoon after I got off work. I sent him some games in Championship that I liked, because he heavily handicaps Championship more than anybody I know. And he's on Hull also. I love Hull in this spot. And mainly it's price. I don't say everything's a lock. I just think the price on Hull that you're getting is fucking ridiculous. Luton's dog shit. And everyone wants to go, oh, well, Hull lost 8-0, blah, blah, blah. Well, Southampton lost they got their dicks kicked in by Leicester earlier in the year. What does Southampton do after that? When you're an athlete and you get your dick kicked in like that, you respond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Southampton came back and won a game and drew a game. Southampton didn't lose the next game 8-0 after they got their dicks kicked in by Leicester when they lost 8-0. No, Hull's going to come back. These are fucking professional athletes. They got embarrassed. They said, what the fuck? We lost 8-0? That ain't happening here. Luton's in for some shit tomorrow.
Yeah. And they're at home too, so yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's a question where they basically said we're all in. And all the players knew they were all in, and they could say, well, we could care less about this game. And once it started going down the hill, it was down the hill. I mean, based on what they played. RKE brings up a question. His thoughts of taking essentially the under 1.5, the second half, and any Premier League that you see two first half goals.
Sean? Yeah, might have.
The one question
dang, I liked Sean better when he was frozen.
All right, sorry about that. That's fun. So, I mean, there's only generally some teams that you're generally getting there. I mean, if you're seeing a Man City or a Liverpool score 2 first-half goals, I probably wouldn't turn around and take an under the under the second half, just because those teams, when they like to score, just keep scoring. If you're seeing like an Arsenal or a Tottenham, yeah, because they're going to start playing it close to the vest. They don't just go all out. But speaking of that, we do have the FA Cup. Is there another English Championship game on? There's actually 2 others that I really, really like.
I like Fulham, actually, tomorrow in the English Championship. I don't know if you've looked at that game.
Yeah, I did. I think you're getting a gorgeous price on Fulham.
Yeah.
Playing a Sheffield Wednesday team that has nothing to play for. Fulham still battling within that top 8. I think that's just too nice of a price not to at least take a shot on it.
Yeah, minus 110 is really good.
Yeah,
minus 110. You can get them better at 5 dimes at like minus 102.
Oh wow. Okay,
that's not too bad.
I'm on Championship. I'm on QPR also. QPR Millwall. I took QPR draw double chance at 1.87.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. QPR hasn't done anything lately. That's my worry on that, but that can happen.
It's a value play. I mean, on the three-way money line, they're like plus 280.
Yep.
And Millwall's right around even money. It's just one of those things where it's just the mispricing. I'm not predicting QPR is going to win. I'm not predicting it's going to be a draw. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at my model, and the statistics and the numbers say that this game's mispriced. Millwall should not be even money on the road against QPR when talent-wise they're kind of similar.
They are very similar talent. The difference is also motivation, though. QPR has nothing to play for.
I don't give a shit.
Okay. All right.
Well, I don't want to say I don't give a shit, but like it's hard. I can't handicap motivation because I don't know what these guys think. You know what I mean?
But when you know something's on the line, there's obviously something on the line. Millwall's got a chance to put themselves into Europa League.
But at the same time, like, are you saying QPR? Like, these are athletes; they want to win. It's just difficult to make your betting decisions based off of what you assume they're
the playoffs.
I just think it's difficult to make betting decisions based off of what you assume people's motivations are going to be.
I agree.
I just got to go off of the data. And the data says the game's mispriced. And I have a bet on QPR draw double chance at 1.87. That's like minus 115 on the American odds. And that's my play. I just think there's a lot of value on QPR on that line.
If you're looking at history, I think you're on the right side. I mean, they've won the last 5 games either by win or a draw. So if you're in the draw double chance, history does say, yes, this line's misplaced. If it doesn't come through, I'd be shocked to see if it had to deal with motivation. But that's not a bad look. I'll write that down. All right. The other game I really like in there, but you should have got it as soon as the Leeds game was over yesterday, was Brentford. Brentford money line. Sorry, not the Leeds game, the West Brom game. As soon as West Brom lost to Huddersfield, this Brentford game is the world now. If Brentford wins, they go right into second place, and West Brom drops in the third, which I told you, the Championship League will let you down. If you think this team who's winning or in second place going to be in second place at the end, it's not going to happen. Brentford's been on an absolute roll, just basically killing people left and right. They've you're talking about, they haven't lost a game for 12 games, 10 wins, 1 draw, going to a Stoke team that, they're a mid-table type team. I think Brentford comes here to play. The line's been going up ever since that game. You went from minus 135. I now see it at minus 170. So if you're not on it, I think Brentford wins this game. I've got a lot on it. They will move into second place and have a chance to move to the Premier League.
You can get a -1 at plus 106.
Yeah, that's not bad. If you miss the line movement, I always recommend looking at the -1s, minus halves, those kind of things to Because if worse comes to worse, then you're saying it's just a push or I win my bet with what I thought I was going to do. Yep.
Yeah, like I'm not. The thing I hate about the championship is I'm not a fan of laying big numbers for a team to win outright because the league is just so
all over the place.
Yeah, they draw every other fucking game in that league is draw.
Yeah.
So it's like I like to make when I bet championship, I like to be like draw double chance or draw no bet. I like those kind of bets. I have a hard time just betting a team to win outright in this league just because it's so all over the place. But Stoke sucks, so there's that.
Yep, we were delayed, but if you haven't watched, the Tampa Bay Rowdies have started off up 2 goals in the USL today. If you saw the chat, that was my play earlier. The game was supposed to be at 6 o'clock. I was supposed to be able to just have that with a nice little parlay with the New England Revolution. Unfortunately, the game was delayed all the way to 7:30, so now I can win that, and I have no idea. I can't even cover myself. Now I just got to hope for New England to win to go through, but the Tampa Bay Rowdies have started off pretty well. It'd be a nice another good winner. All right, let's anything else in the championship? That's really all I had.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I got too, but you don't like a big game tomorrow in the FA Cup?
We're going to get to that. But it's trying to find a price that's nice for that big game in the FA Cup. We got Man City taking on Arsenal. Supposed neutral location. The line you're getting, I see, is a -315 for Man City.
Is Man City going to start all their guys, though?
Yeah, because here's what it is. This is the start of the only trophies they can win. They can win the Championship League. They can win the FA Cup. They need to try to be able to win both to have a chance to basically get a little notoriety on the season, because there's whole thing, if they win the FA Cup and the Championship League, there's some pundits out there that actually believes then they had a better season than Liverpool, but that doesn't make any sense.
Are you talking about how like Liverpool beat them by 20 fucking points?
Yes, it wasn't even close.
He gave Liverpool the title in like December.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing when everyone's like, "Oh, this is how they clinched the title." I was like, "They've clinched the title. They clinched the title months ago before the restart even happened. They clinched the title." But Man City's going to play everybody. They're definitely going to play everybody. The issue is this: Arsenal's looked good. Arsenal came out and obviously beat up a Liverpool team that didn't care last week. That really broke a lot of our hearts on Sunday. When you look at the last game they played, which was the first game back of the restart, they were in that game. Colorado Rapids just scored. Our buddy with the stash didn't even move. That was terrible.
Liverpool officially doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I definitely wouldn't take Liverpool the last game. I mean, the only problem
that was like the biggest trap line was what was it, -110? I think it was for Liverpool that game.
Yeah, I told you. I even wrote it out. I said the books are begging everybody to take Liverpool. They're literally saying, "Please take Liverpool. We're going to give you a -110 line. See if you want to take."
I'm not betting that shit.
So, I mean, the only way I think you could take anything here is
they're putting out their 15-year-old squad by now. Shit.
Yeah, the total's to 3.25. Maybe I look at the under, but the over, but there's nothing I really have on this game. Did you find a line that you like?
I would be, and this is just because it's me, so I always tend towards the plus goal lines versus the lane goal lines. Arsenal at just better than even money on 5 dimes is plus 1.5 goals. Okay. Man City wins 2-1. You hit your bet. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to bet this game. I'm sure as shit going to watch it because it's Man City Arsenal. It's going to be a fun game to watch. But these lines, it's lined really well. Unless you want to take a shot at that big plus money on Arsenal to win outright. I mean, I think you're getting like plus 770, plus 780. I mean, you can never tell someone they're an idiot for taking, almost plus 800 on Arsenal. I mean, they have good players. I mean, Man City's obviously a much better team than them, but Arsenal still has players that are good enough to get some goals here. And you never know. I mean, it's soccer. There's very high variance. Sometimes a goalie plays out of his mind. Sometimes dudes just punt those effing penalty kicks out of nowhere. you never know. So, like, you're getting Arsenal at, like, nearly plus 800 to win outright. That's not a bad look. I mean, you throw $50 on it and see what happens. But I'm just going to stay off the game. I am going to watch it because it'll be entertaining, but I don't really see a bet on it that I want to make. But if I was to bet it, if you put a gun to my head and said, make a bet on this game, Anthony, I would make some sort of bet on Arsenal, whether it's the plus 1.5, draw no bet, something like that. I just on them just because of the odds.
Yeah, I could see taking the plus 1.5. I don't know. To me, I'm just going to put City in a parlay builder, and that'll be it. There's nothing I could take as an official play, anything on this. Shocks, I don't know if you got anything.
I'd probably just use them as a parlay filler, perhaps, if I need to.
Yeah. Well, with what you're able to do live, I mean, to me, parlay fillers wait 20 minutes into the game, so I get a much better line.
Yeah, I mean, but with the live betting, that's the great advantage is that, like, if you go into it with something in your head, like, you're like, let's just say, like, we had, was it Midgetland to win today, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, they go down 0-1, you just get the better price for it, and then just take it then.
Midgetland's that team in Denmark that kicks the shit out of everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won the title. They won the title 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I remember that team. I bet on them before. I think you told me.
Yeah,
you were the one who told me about them.
The 2 ones I tried to tell you guys about that that year you should have been taking almost every game.
I bet that fucking team a lot that year, dude. you put me on them. Just because of their name. Like, Sean's like, yeah, you should take this Midgetland team. I'm like, what the fuck? So I started betting them and they won. I'm like, is it like a town full of people that are 4'3" or something?
Midgetland and Young Boys are the 2 teams you should take.
Don't say Young Boy. Oh,
we
you cannot. You if you're trying to look up scores for Young Boys, you cannot put that into your Google search. No, you will get red flagged by the FBI for sure.
Most of us all use Soccer 2 obviously fans of the show. We use them when we do our live show. So it's there. Actually, I should be able to use them right now. All right. I've got nothing in Belarus. They actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, and I know you don't follow this league, but they actually had a mid-year transfer season transfer last week. So the first week of July, they gave a mid-year transfer, allowed players to transfer. Everybody moved teams. Then you came back and we were betting. We're like, crap, who are these guys that are playing on this? So I'm off again for a couple of weeks so I can figure out who's playing on that. So once I figure that, then I'll be able to look at that. But that really screwed us up in that. So we're not touching that. I was trying to see what I could get in Croatia for Osijek. I just think right now they're playing a Vrazdan team that's down in there. Osijek is number 2 in his firm spot. They'll get a Champions League bid. You got Lokomotiv Zagreb right on their back. So I know you don't look at motivation, but I definitely look at motivation.
Lokomotiv Zagreb?
What?
Lokomotiv Zagreb.
Yes.
Isn't it Dynamo Zagreb?
That's the other team.
Dynamo's number 1, Lokomotiv Zagreb is number 3.
I thought it was Lokomotiv Moscow.
There's also Lokomotiv Moscow too.
Jesus fucking Christ. Talk about a real goddamn league. You guys are confusing me.
Wait till we get to well, actually,
Torshavn in Estonia.
I found a different league when we got to one of the Japan leagues. It was like the same name 7 times.
Oh no, I love the Japan league, and I'll tell you why, man. I'll tell you what, the Hiroshima Radiation are my favorite team of all time. I love them. Japan League's the best. I love all the stars of the Japan League. I mean, Tetsuo Akira, he's great. Mr. Miyagi, oh, he kicks goals like crazy, you know. I love the Japan League, so don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I follow that Japanese soccer like a nobody's business.
You're killing me here. Both teams to score. Osijek is one of the plays that I was going to go with. You're getting a nice number on that at plus 100. Verizon has been able to put some goals on things. Actually, Osijek's on a pretty good, nice things, but we're going to cover our bet here on two different ways. So I was looking at both teams to score, and then I was going to look at the what was it? Osijek -1. Yeah, Osijek -1 at 1.7. So,
hey, you guys can keep talking about these leagues that I don't bet. I'm going to go hit the head real quick.
All right.
no problem.
And refill because I'm out. So
It's all right. We'll come back.
all right.
There. Yep. You got anything in Finland, Sean?
I got nothing in Finland for tomorrow. Yeah, neither one of those teams have I looked at all.
Yeah, neither of those teams are really moving the needle for me. I'm surprised. Colorado, it looks like they're ready to just
Blow this game.
Kansas City. Yeah, I was on Kansas City pregame, but boy, I was looking at the Colorado team that we saw last week versus San Jose. This one looks actually like they've got a purpose. It's either that or Kansas City is really that bad. One of the two, but we'll see. I mean, Kansas City's still there, and as soon as I say that, Kansas City has a run at goal.
They'll probably score. It'll probably be 1-1 at the.
My best thing was be Kansas City and both teams to score. That was my early play. That's the only play you could really make in this game. All right. We'll escape Italy till when he gets back. Anything in Greece? I don't like anything.
No, I don't see my team Olympiacos. So.
Yep. The Japan J League, nothing really jumped out at me. I did a couple look on a couple things. Nothing there. Can't believe how bad Yokohama Marinos is this year. And they're playing a bad Kashima team. That might be a look because they need to get a win. And Kashima's 1 goal given up, 1 goal scored, 8 goals given up. They've lost 5 in a row at home. They've lost 7 out of their last 8. You're getting almost even money on Yokohama Marinos, who started off the season bad. But a couple of their injuries are healing up, and they should have almost a full squad. I'm actually going to take a shot in Yokohama Marinos, even money. Anything?
Right. I came back and you're talking about taking a shot on who?
J League.
Yokohama Marinos.
Yokohama versus who? Kawasaki?
Kashima.
Oh, I see that they're playing Kawasaki. Oh, that's
a different one.
All right, so you said you like the league. There are 2 Yokohamas.
I see it. I'm looking at it right now. Yokohama Marinos versus Kashima Antlers.
Yes.
You can get them at 2.23.
Yes. Yep. That's what I'm taking. A money line. I like to win that game.
How does Kashima suck?
Kashima's got 1 goal scored, 8 goals given up, 5 losses at home, 7 out of their last 8. They've started off coming back, and they've just been terrible. Yes, I think Yokohama Marinos is the defending champs. They've started kind of weak out of the gate. But they're still scoring right now. 5 goals scored, 7 goals given up. I think they'll come in here and they'll get a 2-0 win.
So plus 123. You know what? I'm gonna tell you that on that there, Mr. Sean. I'm gonna take Yokohama. I'm gonna throw 25 bucks on that right now.
All right, that's fun.
It's just a little fun thing. What time does this game play? 5 a.m. Holy, I ain't gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna be in bed. Hopefully, I'll wake up to some money. How much money would I win today? $30.75. Hopefully, I wake up to $30.75.
D. Casey has the guy with the stash in Magnum PI's a stunt double because remember the starting goalie for KC got hurt. So
Oh, hold on. If I'm going to keep doing these shows with you, you have to make a solemn promise to me not to talk about the MLS. I I I I refuse to bet that trash league. I don't like watching it.
It's
Ugh.
horrible.
It
We-
is
we
right.
can't-
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
For the most part, we're getting better. We started off probably 50-50, but if you look at the last couple of days, we've cashed. We cashed twice last night. Tonight's a little bit more of a crapshoot. We cashed plus money on the second one, so
It's so bad. It's such a terrible league. Come on, Sean.
Like would Luton be able to beat like half of our MLS teams?
no.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
You look at the guys that are there.
You know, my soccer boyfriend Dave Mannion, also a former member of the Sports Cake, he told me, "quote Your champion couldn't even beat Stoke."
I highly disagree, because if you look at the way some of the results in CONCACAF and some of the things of that nature with some top teams from South America, the MLS has played all right. Now, are we as good as Mexico? No, not even close. We get our ass chewed by Mexico. But you have to sit there and say, even you, as sucky as you could say this league, it's better and better every year.
Yeah, when it gets good, okay. But didn't they get rid of their best player to like AC Milan? The Zatanya or Zatan or whatever the fuck that guy's name is?
Zlatan?
Yeah.
Zlatan, yeah.
I mean, it's a bullshit name. Don't expect me to pronounce it, but I know who he is. The guy from LAFC, like, isn't he on AC Milan now?
Correct.
Yeah, like if it was a good league, he would have stayed with LAFC. But he's like, fuck this. I'm going to go to Milan.
LA Galaxy, but yeah.
The Galaxy? I thought it was whatever.
No, it was the Galaxy. Carlos Vela is the best player for LAFC, who's not even playing.
Well, I'm glad I don't know who's on LAFC or the LA Galaxy.
The best player in the league, though, he was definitely the best player in the league, but it's argument the best player in the league is Joseph Martinez, and it's not even close.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know anybody in the
Joseph
MLS.
Martinez is the starting forward for the Venezuelan national team.
Oh, well, he's probably good then.
Yes, he's very good. Just to let you know, FIFA 83. So yes.
Yeah, like Venezuela's dope as shit. Anywho's, are we on the Sunday yet? Because I don't have any more Saturday games. Or are we
we're still on Saturday. We've got a ways to go. You just drink your beer. We'll get you. Get there.
I am deep, man. It's Friday. As soon as I got home, bang! I started slamming the beers. So just ignore me. I'll come in with a sarcastic comment every now and again if I hear you say something that I think I should joke about.
No problem.
Yeah, let's talk about that exciting
all right
league.
Anything else in the J League?
No, I mean Kawasaki's just too high of a price. They'll probably end up winning probably 2-0. I don't know if that'll go over 2.5, but there's nothing else that I see that I like in there.
Okay. The one thing I will sit there and say there, you probably missed the boat, but you might already been betting it, is Norway in the Eliteserien. Bodo Glimt is on fire and is almost a weekly cash. It's the first time last week in a while. D Money basically just takes Bodo -1.5 because I was giving it almost every week. And last week's was the first week it hadn't cashed. But
holy shit, they're 1.44. That's like -250.
Yeah,
right.
but and like beginning, they were like
they have 32 goals scored, 8 goals given up in 8 games.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes.
Hold on. How many goals are they scoring a game? Because it's 3.5 is the total, and it's like plus money on the total. You get like plus 107 on over 3.5.
You got me going exactly where we're going to go. So the issue is going to be 3.5. So the last time these two teams played, 9 goals were scored. The score was 4-5.
What the fuck? 9 fucking goals. Like, play some goddamn defense. How hard is it to park the bus?
But the last 4 was 1-2. So what I'm going with this, and this is the goal that I saw on Bet365, I'm going to take both teams to score and Bodo Glimt to win at plus 140.
All right. So what about for those of us who, because I want to like encircle all books. So say like I use 5 dimes primarily. So if you're using 5 dimes, I can tell you what you can bet on this game. You can bet ridiculous juice on Bodo, which I'm not going to do. So you can look at the total. You could bet over 3.5 at 2.07. That's plus 107 if you don't know how to do the conversions. Or you could bet or you could bet over 3.25 goal at 1.84, which is like minus 115, minus 120.
I'd be more, if you were going to take the goals, I would take over 3.25. Here's the one thing. Mongelian likes to score. That's not a problem. It's there. You are on the road. You are coming off Bodo's last game, which they only won 2-1. But they were down 1-0 and just came back and roared back. But they were playing a much better team in Christensen versus Mongelian. Magellan's not a great defensive team. I don't worry about Bodo on the road. Their road scores are 6-1, 4-0, 3-2, 4-2 in their last 4 road games. So since the restart. But I would be more thing to pay the little bit of juice, go to the 3.25. Then essentially, if you get a 2-1 game, you get half your bet back. So, but Bodo's going to win. I'm going with Bodo and both teams to score at plus 140.
Would you take Bodo -1 at 1.68, or is that still too much juice to just lay on it?
Personally, me, yes, I would take that. Would I offer that to tell people that is an official play? No, because that's just too high of a juice for there. But yeah, I don't have an issue if someone wants to take that because that's going to cash.
Bare minimum push because it's -1.
Yeah.
You could take -1.5 at 2.12.
Yeah.
I apologize to people for talking to decimal, but like I said, like once you go decimal, you don't go back. it's seriously, it's like white picks when they talk about black guys. Like once you go black, once you go decimal, you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube, man. It's just. It is what it is,
You'll say. I mean, we get a lot of people that I get a lot of comments and stuff through the week when people went back and changed it back. So some people all working in decimals. That's not an issue. I try to at least give both odds so people have a clue what they're looking at. Yeah.
I honestly, at this point in my betting career, I'm just like a pure advocate for trying to get Americans to learn the decimal odds system because. If you're like tracking your bets in a spreadsheet, you got to input it in decimal anyway. So like you might as well just learn it. It's moving on. I think I'm going to. I want to tell you on this game because I like action because I'm a degenerate. So, should I take the over 3.25 or should I just take the -1? 3.25. Let's do that. I'll throw some money on that.
All right.
A little cash on that one. Alrighty. Are we still on Saturday or are we going to move on to some real
We're still on Saturday. We've got some time. We haven't even got into Serie A. I was waiting until you actually sat down because I thought you
don't worry. I have nothing for tomorrow on Serie A. I have Serie A on Sunday. I don't have anything for Saturday Serie A games.
There's a very, very interesting game in Serie A. So
there's a lot of interesting games tomorrow in Serie A, but there's not any interesting fucking line.
Well,
goddamn books are being cocksuckers. Won't give me any good fucking prices.
Well, I'm going to say this. So, Sean, you've been hitting some Serie A plays. I'm pretty sure you have one or two here, and you smiling there. So, what do you got?
Well, hold on. Sorry, I just got sidetracked by other people in my house.
By my obnoxiousness, yeah. Sorry, Sean. Welcome to
the show. No, you're my freaking my dad just came up to me about something, so totally threw my train of thought off. Normally with the Serie A, I mean, for the most part with these teams, I really like the and I'm gonna butcher this name right now. Sassuolo, right?
Swallow.
Sassuolo.
Swallow.
Sassuolo.
Sass, you really need to swallow. Yes.
Yeah, I like
bad.
Sassuolo there tomorrow. I actually like them to win outright, but the both teams to score here as well. I got a
what odds can you get on both teams to score?
For here, both okay. No, so I got both teams in score and over 2.5. They give me on my book. It gives it to me for -140.
All right, so you're taking an Alex Classic.
Yeah.
Here's one thing I just want to tell you though. Sassuolo is the hottest team coming back since the restart. The issue is Dominic Berardi is out. He's already been listed to be out. He's probably their best player. Magnelli's also out. Pellegrini's also out for Cagliari. I don't know who's going to line up.
I'll tell you right now, my model says there's value. Now, not enough value for me to want to bet it, so I'm not. But there's small value on Cagliari here on the price. Sassuolo, I don't disagree with you that Sassuolo is a hotter team than Cagliari. But Sassuolo's not a team that I'm like jumping to bet when they're only plus 112. Like right now I'm looking at 5 dimes. They're plus 112 on the 3-way money line. Like that's not a good enough price for me to want to like back Sassuolo on, even if they are playing Cagliari, because Cagliari is not that good. I mean, they're an all right team. Cagliari is a mid-table team. I mean, they're both mid-table teams.
I think Sassuolo those like got the better form. I mean, like they've come off. I think they won outside of their draw with Juventus. I think they were on like a 4 or 5 game winning streak right there. Coming in.
Yeah. Like I mean, I just look at their. I just have to, because most of my plays, I don't necessarily go off of recent form. I don't go off of motivation, stuff like that. I just kind of like go off of like what the model says, and it incorporates all their game data, right? And it's the Sassuolo's not it that I'm looking to back only getting plus 112 on them. I'm off this game. I would actually look towards the totals. Like an Alex Classic is definitely a look for on this game. I see a over 3 on 5 dimes here at -120. I mean, I would hate an over 3. I think at worst an over 3 pushes. I think this is a 2-1 game, either Cagliari or Sassuolo. So at worst, you're probably going to push betting an over 3 here. I could definitely see this game going over. I could see, it being 3-1, 2-1, 3-2, something like that. Just Sassuolo probably is definitely the team that should probably win more often than Cagliari, but I need more than the price that I'm given in order to bet this game.
Right.
Yeah, my thing is if you're on Sassuolo, I mean, if you're taking the Alex Classic, Sean, I agree. That's a good play. If you're trying to take Sassuolo or Cagliari, I think as soon as you see the lineups and everyone starts to see that 3 or 4 starters are out, I think you'll get a better number on Sassuolo. Then Sassuolo, to me, becomes a little bit more live.
Got it.
Here, like I know this sounds contrarian because you guys are on Sassuolo, but I look at Cagliari draw no bet at plus 150.
It's also a good price too. Yeah, for a draw.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if it draws, you push, no big deal. But like I said, I'm not going to bet the game, so there's no official plays for this game. I'm looking at the other side mainly just because of the pricing. I just need a better price to bet Sassuolo here. I could see this game going either way. I mean, they're both mediocre. I mean, neither one of them suck, but neither one of them are good. Whatever. Honestly, take the over. I mean, the goals market in this case is probably the way to go. I think that Alex Classic is a banger.
Yeah, I think that's right there. All right, the second game, I also like goals. AC Milan, Bologna. Bologna's coming in as a pretty solid team. They score versus everybody. So I think you're both teams to score, and over 2.5 is the way to go.
What's the price you're getting? What book?
Both teams to score and over 2.5 minus 110.
Really? What book is that? That's a good price.
Bet 365.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
So as normal, we go Alex Classics on the Serie A. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the problem though is the best game, the funnest game to watch tomorrow is a game I also don't have a play on because just the pricing is all wrong. But that Atalanta Verona game, whoo! Is there a funner team to watch than Atalanta right now?
Yeah, it is. But Verona's that team Verona's sneaky good. Like people, if you basically said, okay, where's Verona in the standings? Most people are going to say, oh, they're mid-table. They're there. But they're in 9th place. They're the Burnleys, essentially, of the Serie A. They beat some heavy hitters, especially at home. Atalanta should win this game, but they also need to win early because there's no Muriel tomorrow and there's no Ilicic tomorrow. So if they don't score early, so you're probably going to get Malinowski to start with Zapata or Gomez. My guess, maybe Malinowski comes off the bench so they have some kind of firepower. But if they don't score early on them, that game could go a different way.
So here's a hot take for you. Has Juventus opened the door for Atalanta and Inter?
To win? No.
Yeah. Oh, really? You don't think that? Both of them have made up like 7 points in the standings in 3 games.
You've got 5 games left in a 6-point lead.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying either one of them will win, but I mean, is the door open? I mean, come on.
Well,
you just need Juventus to like draw 2 more in a row and bang, bang, Atalanta or Inter win 2 in a row, and now you got a 1-point fucking table.
Well, the biggest issue is you're going to have to hope for Lazio to grow a pair and win on Sunday.
I hate that team right now.
Lazio won't. Lazio. I've said this all fucking season, and I'll say it again. Lazio is the biggest fucking fraud in the top 5 leagues in all of Europe. Lazio is the biggest goddamn fraud. People are like, oh, Lazio's second in the table. Lazio's great. No, Lazio's not fucking great. They will be one of the worst. Now, when I say one of the worst, I mean one of the worst of the top 5 league teams, but they will be one of the worst Champions League teams next year out there. Lazio are fraudulent as fuck. They are not that good.
Insignia has a good game, and Sasha Milanovic has a good game. They can win big games. After that, they don't have enough playmakers. So Juventus plays Lazio and Roma at home. Those are their 2 hard games. But again, it's at home. And then they would have to, even if they lost those 2, they would have to stumble against Udinese, Sampdoria, or Cagliari.
I mean, all 3 of those teams are decent. I mean, they're not good, but they're decent.
I mean, they're not in Spal, but yes.
Ball fucking so God, like
Udinese.
Money I lit on fire the other day betting on Spal is ridiculous.
You took Spal +2 versus Inter?
Who did that? I bet Spal plus something against somebody, and it fucking went down and so goddamn fast.
It was Spal +2, and Inter just poured it on.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was like 1-0 for most of the game, and then it was 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. Goodbye.
It wasn't Inter. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I know I bet on Spal, and I know it went down in flames, and I looked like a jackass. I can see who it was. I'll tell you. If you want to move on to like. I have like 5 games on Sunday.
We're gonna get to Sunday. Relax.
I mean, you're talking about some bullshit leagues. I don't fucking bet.
Hey, we look for value just like you do. So it's the same way. Speaking of value, Romanian Championship.
I'm all over that.
CFR Cluj versus FCSB. CFR Cluj is in a battle race. They're 1 point away from Universe Craiova. This is on the road. They generally handle FCSB. I like Cluj here. You're getting a nice price on it. I'm definitely taking CFR Cluj money line.
Oh, hold on. It was Udinese, by the way. That's who I bet. I bet Spal plus the goal.
It's not that good.
Yeah, it's not a bad bet.
Sean, anything on Romania?
Well, it was pretty bad after 20 minutes when Udinese was up 2-0. But yeah, I had Spal double chance against Udinese. That's what it was. All right, moving on. Let's go back to what you're actually talking.
No problem. All right.
CFR Cluj, what league is that in? I'll pull that up right now.
Romania, Liga 1.
Romania. Ooh, that's Alex's league. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I got a message. See, Alex, holy shit. CFR Cluj is a huge favorite.
Not a huge favorite.
No, this should be like minus 130.
That's a big favor for me. You know what I mean? I don't dabble in the minus 130s on a three-way. That's crazy talk. Oh my God.
All right. Moving on. Sean, doesn't sound like you have anything there. How about
not in Romania?
Waking Cash, South Korea, K-League, baby. I've got some plays. I love Busan money line.
I was gonna say Busan money line is
I love
great
South
value
Korean
right
cars. I mean, South Korean cars are amazing, man. I mean, I love my Hyundai Veloster. It's such a nice car.
I looked at that car.
It's a pretty dope ass car. You should have bought it.
I ended up buying a Jeep Sahara Renegade.
Dude, the Jeeps are shit boxes. Don't buy a fucking Jeep.
My wife loves a Jeep. That's her favorite car ever. It's also her most expensive car and has the least amount of features.
Exactly. Jeep is bullshit.
Just a regular Jeep Cherokee, like that type of Jeep?
No,
Jeep Wrangler, Sahara,
the problem with Jeep is they're from the FCA, okay? And anything bought out of the FCA is fucking dog shit. Don't buy a Fiat Chrysler Auto Group. That's what FCA is. If you're buying a car under the Fiat Chrysler Auto Group, you're buying a shit box. Don't fucking do it. They're shit boxes. And you're right. They have no goddamn features. Oh, let me spend $30,000 on an SUV that doesn't even have fucking leather seats. Fuck you, Jeep, you cunt. Fucking bullshit.
We'll just say I wish it was 30.
Oh, God. So, yeah, like,
hey, it's waterproof. That's what you pay for the price for waterproof.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Mercedes SUV has leather seats. Thank you very much. Now let's South Korea, all right. Who are we betting on?
Busan.
Busan.
Busan versus Gwangju?
Gwangju FC, yes.
Oh, okay.
Gwangju is not a bad team, but Busan's on a streak here, especially at home. So this is what you're looking at. Busan basically has won 5 out of the last 6, 2 draws. They've won 2 straight at home. They beat good teams where Guangzhou's going the other way. They have 4 out of 5 losses away. They're not a very good away team. You're getting a nice price on Busan. We've cashed before on them. That's why we're taking Busan money line. Is that where you were looking at, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I got it at plus 100 basically at my book. So.
And then the other
you can, yeah, like what Sean said, like Busan on 5 dimes against Gwangju. Busan is are all these teams from Seoul? Because I just have a feeling like everyone in South Korea lives in Seoul. But
it's not that big of a country.
There's not that big of a country. I mean,
yeah,
you're
like
talking 4 or 5 major cities.
It's literally a tiny country, and Seoul is like the 3rd largest metropolitan area in the world. So I'm pretty sure the entire population of that fucking country lives in Seoul. So I think all these fucking teams are from Seoul. But anyways, I'm looking at Busan. Money line is plus 101. So that's what you guys are on?
Yes.
All right, I'll throw Andrew Jackson on that.
All right.
When the fuck is that going to turn into an Harriet Tubman? I thought that was going to be Harriet Tubman like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's supposed to happen like 4 years ago, I think, and just never did.
Sean, you have another one. You looking at Pohang?
Pohang Steelers and Seoul. I was looking at Pohang to win, but then I was also trying to find the both teams to score. I like that. It's minus 150 though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like going to win. That's my play on that. They've won 8 of the 9 on the road. They're a solid road team.
Yeah, they're a really good road team.
Yeah, they're the better.
How come I'm not finding any North Korean soccer league lines? Is Pyongyang not really a mecca for soccer?
It's not a mecca for soccer. No, I've
Kim
never.
Jong-un 1, Kim Jong-un 2, and Kim Jong. Let's be the teams.
I mean, is it because they actually have to feed their people in order for them to be good athletes? I don't
probably.
Probably. Yeah. All right. So
you said you like Pohang Steelers versus FC Seoul?
Yep.
And that is plus 104 on the money line?
That's correct.
All right. God damn, why do I keep telling you guys on this? These better win, man.
They will.
I'm gonna throw $25 on this one too, just for shits and giggles. Alrighty.
All right. Sean, anything else in Japan?
No.
Are you taking the both teams to score? Did you find that?
Yeah, I did. It's minus 150. I like just Pohang straight up. I think it's going to be a 2-1 game anyway because I think Seoul gets one in there. But
yeah, I think so. Zurich and Ant's favorite Young Boys. Now, most places do not have a line on it.
Whoa. Back the fuck up.
What I meant by that is because you brought them up earlier. You said you can't mention Young Boys.
You can't put Young Boys into your Google search. Do it at work. Go to work, Sean. Go to your fucking job. Go sit in your little office. All right. I'm at my office and just Google Young Boys. See how long it takes for HR to fucking email you, telling you they need you in their fucking office.
Trying to find the soccer score of Young Boys.
I'm in my office right now. I'm in the same spot where my office is. So
enough about that fucking pedo ass name. All right, so that's Switzerland, right?
I was trying to find out if anybody actually has a line. Now, if you don't know, Zurich had a COVID-19 issue, so a lot of players got COVID. A lot of them got quarantined. They're basically playing their U21 team.
This is Switzerland, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't see any other lines. 5 times I have FC Stada LS Uchi versus Arep.
We're going to talk about the Challenge League. You're going to learn the Challenge League. The Challenge League is your friend. The Challenge League is your friend. Just telling you. You find value, we find value too. It's the different things. We're going to open your eyes. That's what the show is going to do to Ant. That there's other leagues out there. Now he's going to then he's going to join us on YouTube where he's typing in Aruhu versus Shahofsen there, and guess what? It's live on YouTube.
Aruhu versus Stade LS Uchi. I mean, that sounds like someone saying coochie.
All right, so for a long period of time now, the wells run dry. I was trying to tell Sean, but this was the over league. So you've got teams here that there's been 30 games played, and a lot of these teams, goals away and goals for is over 120. So you have teams that combine for 4 goals given on each way. Now, it's not as much. Sean, is there anything you like in the Swiss Challenge League?
After today, kind of got punch in the stomach here. But I also, but I do like between it's too much though. I was going to say the over 2.5 between Will 1900 and Vaduz, I guess. But the price is just too high on that. Unless you can get like both teams to score and an over 2.5, and that should bring it down a little bit to minus 140. But outside of that, everything is just priced too high on this right now.
The Tampa Bay Rowdies gave up a goal. Damn it, it's 2-1.
What is that, USL?
Yep.
What is USL? What's the difference between that and MLS?
It's the next league down.
Yeah.
It has no affiliation with it, but it's the next league down. So
it's like the G League.
What league are we talking about now? Are we talking about real league, or are we still on Bulgarian.
You don't like MLS. We were talking USL update on the score.
USL?
Yes.
Oh, it's just slit my wrist right now. Slice them up.
The one thing I really like, I like Will money line. That might be a sneaky pick by me, but that's just gonna be a personal play, not a
Will against Vaduz.
Yeah.
I mean, that's plus 152 on 5 times.
Yeah, it's one of the dog plays I like. Yep.
You bet dogs? I didn't know that.
I bet dogs a ton. There's generally 2 or 3. We cashed a plus 350 the first show. We cashed on the Tuesday. We cashed a plus 300 on the Wednesday. We cashed a plus 250 on Saturday.
Sean, I'm just giving you shit.
Oh, I know. I actually enjoyed it. It's fun. It's good banter.
Will's been putting up some goals, though. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They've been putting up some goals. I mean, like I said, both these teams are definitely going to score. Vaduz is what? I think they're in 3rd place right now.
Yeah. But they seem to be on a little bit of a lull, and they're not a good road team. And I think I'm going to be able to get here and get a decent price. I like what I'm getting on here. Yes.
I think so too. Yeah, I don't think Vaduz has performed very well on the road at all.
Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to move over to my next thing. I like the Timbers money line. I think that's a gift. The Timbers actually play defense versus LAFC that doesn't play defense, where Houston was able to beat them and not beat them, but actually get out to a big league, and then LFC to fight back from 3-1 to tie the league, to draw 3-3. I don't think the Timbers will ever let them get close. I like the Timbers money line here. I also think this is a game, basically, you're allowing Portland a win here. They know they've already advanced, and they don't need to worry about the 3rd game. I think Portland's the better team here. All right.
I have no opinion. I'm sorry, Sean. I have no fun.
It's perfectly fun. Yeah, not there. I was trying to see. Do you have a total on that game?
Hold on, let me look it up. MLS?
Yes.
Hold on, let me see. 5 times has it under. Bullshit fuck ass leagues. Let's see.
Yep.
Here. We had, and you said the Portland Tucks versus
Portland Timbers, Houston Dynamo.
I got it up right now. Okay, enough sarcasm. What did you want?
What total do you have?
Totals 3 at 1.91 on the over, 1.82 on the under. If you want to take the over 2.5, it's yeah, juice. You don't take it's juice to the it's like minus 180.
Yeah, I would take the over 3. I'm gonna take the over 3 as well.
Yeah, my at 1.91, that's minus 110.
Yeah.
So
all right. Now I was trying to go.
Gerardo Hernandez would like to know what you want for Minnesota Real Salt Lake tonight, Sean.
Over. I like Minnesota draw no bet is what I took personally. And then I was going to
Minnesota draw no bet on 5 times is 1.87. That's minus 115.
Yep. And then I like the over 3.
Over 3 is plus 110. Actually, that's not a bad price for an over 3. 2-1, you get your money back. 3-1, you win.
You got a Minnesota Wild who came out. They beat Kansas City 2-1. Was able to advance based on that. I think the Real Salt Lake continues to play no defense. So I think we're going to get goals on each side of this. When these two teams have met before, especially away from home, we saw goals. So this is obviously each team's coming in playing the second game. Some of the rust is off. I think we get goals.
I just literally just went ahead and tailed you on that. I don't mind that. Whenever you're getting plus money on, over 3 in an MLS game, we all know that league loves to score goals. And like I said, if it's 2-1, it's a fucking push. Who gives a shit? You get your money back.
Yep. Yeah, as far as any live play, the one thing that's absolutely shocking me is the Rapids have controlled this game. Now, Kansas City's had some opportunities, so they're not like destroying them. But you're up 1-0, and you're giving me a minus 125 for the Rapids. if I was going to make a play, that's the play I would make in this game. I don't think there's a both teams to score or anything you can have. What was the corners? How many corners did we get the first half?
Are you talking about live plays right now?
Sporting Kansas City and Colorado. I mean, if you want to take an over 9 in the quarters, I could definitely see both teams are getting shots and opportunities at goal. Dangerous attacks up. I mean, you've got 4 corners in the first half. I think you'll at least get 4. If you get a 9 corners at minus 120, if you want a live play, that's a good play. I think you'll get the 9 corners.
And they're at halftime right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, on 5 dimes, the live line is minus 130 on the Rapids. Sporting KC's plus 366.
Yeah, which, see, I don't get that. If you're giving me a tie at plus 240, but I can take the team that's winning at minus 125 and the team that, for the most part, has controlled all the action. But again, like I said, Kansas City's having their chance. I mean,
do you think you get 2 goals in the second half? Because the over 2.5 live is minus 130. They're basically
you had 13 attempts at goal, 5 were on net. For what I was watching, I saw several opportunities for chances for guys to be able to get some goals. So I definitely still see the over 2.5 is a good chance. I like the both teams to score. That's what I told you going forward, was both teams to score in Kansas City. And they're still juicing both teams to score at minus 250. So the book definitely thinks there's going to be goals.
Oh, yeah, the both teams score is crazy high.
Well, up to there. What are they just putting on a pure half as far as goals?
Well, I'm looking at just the over or under is 2.5 at minus 125. Second half result for both teams to score in the second half is plus 195.
Actually,
for Sporting Kansas City, Colorado Rapids, both teams to score in the second half is plus 195.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. I also see next goal scored, Colorado Rapids plus 187. I don't mind that either.
I honestly just think saying there's 2 goals, there's 2 more goals in this game and taking over 2.5 at minus 125.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. All right, that would be the only thing looking. I mean, I've been watching the Colorado game the whole time. I have nothing on the New England Revolution. My pre-match game is New England Revolution and the under. The under looks safe. Now, we say it looks safe. DC and Toronto completely screwed that up in the last 10 minutes. So we'll save that. But that's all I've got. That's all there. Let's get a move on and actually get to Sunday that we would like to talk about.
All right, because I got like
1 second.
Yeah, 5 bets for Sunday.
I still have to finish up this one crap league that you don't like right now. I actually got 3 other plays. What's the LAFC total? You've got the battle of LAFC, LA Galaxy.
You're looking at the total over?
It's 3.5 plus 113 to the over, and then the under is just ridiculous.
Yep. I'm going to say this till it's blue in the face. The LA Galaxy has really one guy who can score. And he's not Zlatan. He looks like he's getting a paycheck. Chicharito is selling Mexican gate money. I'll flat out tell you right that. But I like LAFC, especially coming off a draw. They've got the 4 or 5 guys that can put it in the net. You're getting a minus 150. I know that's a big price, but to me, that's an end of an ACCA or a parlay. I love that because I think they're definitely going to win on that. What do you have for a total? I have a goal 3.25 at 1.95.
Yeah, you get 3.25 over at 1.96 on 5 dimes.
Yep. Houston plays no defense. LAFC plays no defense. Goals are going to happen in this game. Over 3.25 is also the play. So LFC money line and over 3.25. Anything different? You got Sean?
No, not for that. I just these MLS games and the overs though. I'm always like hesitant on them, but these two teams should go over.
Yeah. All right. Now we're not going to look at the league that would basically drive Ant nuts. Now I would flat out tell you because you have 4 teams named Adelaide. You have the Adelaide City, Adelaide Comets, Adelaide Olympic, Adelaide Under 21 team. So I will going to bring up a league though, and Ant is going to roll his eyes. And the only reason I'm going to bring it up is because it's Estonia. And on the very first show, there's the best team in Estonia is a team called Flora. And Flora was playing a team called, I want to say they were playing, what were they, Talina Tolovic. And Sean brings it up. He makes fun of it that it's plus 2,200 for Tolovic to win the game. Flora will lose his games away all the time that they shouldn't. Flora lost that game 2-0.
That was bad.
So we said the next time Flora goes on the road, we will highly consider going the other way. Now they place a Levadia team, which is actually a pretty good team. So I was going to bring this up and see what kind of numbers we can get on Levadia at home versus Flora in Estonia.
Flora is 1.97. Levadia is 3.17.
Well, I was looking at draw double chance of minus 125. I think
1.8. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going with.
Now, if you really want to put your balls on the table, you could have done like I did and took because I did hit a 20-1 outright earlier in the year in EBL. So,
well, Levadia is the 3rd best team in the league. I'm not getting that big of a line for there, but I'm also going to introduce you another team. So in the Jokinen.
What the fuck is that?
Jokinen is Denmark, right?
No, it's the Finnish 2nd league.
Oh, Finland. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you
That's
know,
one of
like the
those-
2nd division Finnish league is just what we all want to fucking come here for.
I'm going to tell you a team you should be looking at every day and just put it on your radar.
Jaro.
In a second is Jaro.
Yeah.
Jaro likes to score goals. Jaro likes to give up goals. Jaro is the great over team to be able to get. And when you can get anytime you can get under 3 on that, you should place a bet on Jaro over. Jaro over 2.5 playing an Econis team is also pretty good. I like my numbers there. If you look at the times when they've got together, 4-1, 3-1, 2-1, 3-0. I like them away. Jaro's, I believe it.
Well,
away.
Jaro versus EIF.
Jaro's playing Econis. Yeah, it's better sometimes known as EIF. Yes.
And the total is 3. And I can get
I got 2.5 at minus 130.
I can get over 3 at plus 132.
The issue is I think we get at least 3 goals. I can't tell you we're going to get over 3 goals. I think we'll get 2-1.
I can get 2.75 at plus 1.93.
That's not bad. I like that.
Jaro versus EIF.
Yep. And now the favorite teams to go for. Sean, I'll leave you a chance unless you got something. We are going to the Pepsi lid. All right. We've got Herfnarfjordur. Herfnarfjordur is one of our favorite teams to play with. They have given up 22 combined goals in 5 games. They are a lovely, lovely over 2.5 games. They're playing a nice Flajorner team that has given up 19 goals in 6 games. I like the over here. That's where I was going with this. What line can I get on Herfnarfjordur?
It's It's 3 at 1.74 on the over. You could get 3.25 at 2.02.
Ooh, I like that over Flicker and Reykjavik.
Yeah, I'll take the 3.25. I'll take the 3.25. All right,
The 3.25 on
That's on Sunday.
Hafnarfjord versus Fanilner.
Yes.
At 2.02.
It's gonna be worth it just to hear Ant several times have to say Hafnarfjord.
Like, fuck
We're
off.
probably saying that completely wrong.
Correctly.
Yes. All right.
I would PayPal you $20 if you actually pronounce that shit fucking correctly.
It's Hafnarfjord.
Oh, it's fluff. That's what that fucking shit is.
You got to take Rosetta Stone, Scandinavian.
It's not even Scandinavian. It's Icelandic.
Isn't that Scandinavia? No.
Fuck no.
Icelandic. It's in Iceland. It's the Petrolad.
Iceland ain't even close to Scandinavia.
I thought it's up there. I thought it's like Norway, Finland. I thought
it's not that far. It's like us in Ohio, but yeah.
Iceland's 5 hours from New York City.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Scandinavia is less than 5 hours to Iceland. I'll guarantee that.
That is.
Anyway. The other thing I was going to look is the Super Tan. You got a Sons of All team playing a Norby. I like Sons of All.
Super Tan.
Sweden's second league. Sons of All was in the first league last year.
We were going to the mother country. Okay. Let's look at this.
Sons of All playing a Norby team. Not a bad team. They're basically complete average team, but Sons of All has owned them in the past. Sons of All on a nice string here. 3 to the last 4 home wins. I think we'll at least get definitely a good win here. Getting a decent price at -134. If you want to take Sons of All -1, you might be able to get a really nice price. So if you want to take the 0.75, it's 2. So either way, I like Sons of All here.
I like you talking that decimal lot. Sons of All, not Sons of All. You're putting an I in there when there isn't. It's Sons of All. Sons of All is 1.82. That's actually like -120.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's not a terrible price if they're a lot better.
Mm-hmm. And they're at home.
Oh, there we go. The homeland, the motherland is at home.
They haven't lost at home since the restart. So, yep.
You know, I don't really know how many teams can be in the Swedish league because my motherland only has like 4 million people. Like they can't have that many soccer players.
Well, in the second league, there's 16 teams.
That sounds like 2.
All right. I've got nothing else on Saturday. Anything else from you, Sean?
No, I got nothing else either.
All right. So I just want to make sure we hit everything. And as normal, 1 hour for the league for the day. All right. Now we can go on to Sunday. What league would you like to start with first, Ant?
A league people have heard of and a league people bet.
I'll bet you everybody in this chat has bet half those games I give because a lot of those people just tail whatever I play.
Yeah, I have 3 plays in La Liga. I have 2 plays in Serie A.
All right. Let's start with La Liga first on its last day.
Ant's been killing La Liga.
I love La Liga.
Little goalies last day here. All right. We'll let you start it off.
There's Barcelona versus Alaves.
Yeah.
Barcelona's 1.63. Alaves is 5.4. The draw is 4.2. The total is at 3. The over is 2.12. The under is 1.78. And you can take the handicap. Barcelona -1 at 2.05. Alaves +1 at 1.83. I'll let you guess what I did.
You're going to take Alaves.
Draw double chance.
No. You're going to take Alaves at +1.
I totally took Alaves at +1 at 1.83. Draw double chance, though. Very good idea, Sean Shockery. That is actually 2.4. I love draw double chance, but I'm a pussy and I went safe and I took the +1. I took the +1 at 1.83. But either side, if you take double chance, I mean, that's a good plus price. That's good plus money. But I took Alaves at +1 on the handicap at 1.83. Blindly fading Barcelona on the road using the handicap is just printing money this season in La Liga. And I've taken shit for this. It's crazy because I tweeted out plays where I'm like betting, like +1.5, draw double chance, whatever, going up against Barcelona. And I got people in my DMs. I got people responding to my tweets like, you dumb motherfucker, how can you bet against Barcelona? Barcelona's got Messi. Barcelona's the best team ever. Barcelona this, Barcelona that. I'm like, I have an idea. How about you pull up a website that has the table of La Liga? All right. Now, how about you pull up Barcelona's fucking road record in La Liga? You know what they're not? They're not over 500.
They're horrible on the road. Yeah,
They are. Yeah, exactly. They're like 7, 5, and 6 on the road. That means 7 wins, 6 draws, and 7 losses, or whatever. Look it up. Get the exact number. But the point is, they've not won more than 50% of their games on the road. And you know what I'm getting every fucking time when they're on the road? I'm
+2.
Right? I'm getting +1. Double chance, +1.5, +2, +2.5. It's fucking ridiculous. Guys, fade Barcelona on the handicap on the road every fucking game and thank me later. All right? Don't even think about that shit.
I agree with most of the things, but Alaves.
They suck. Who cares? Half the teams in the entire La Liga fucking sucks. Outside of the 2 Madrid teams, Barcelona and maybe Sevilla, I don't know. They're probably okay. The fucking La Liga blows. Who's good?
I agree.
I
agree with that.
All those games are 1-0. Like Real Madrid is only won by like 1 point anyway. A lot of their games too.
Right?
They only win like by a penalty kick by Sergio Ramos. Like that's
Real Madrid's winning 1-0 off of a penalty kick, and they're winning the league against shitbag teams. Fuck La Liga. Barcelona ain't that fucking good. Hey, you know how I know you're not that good, right? Here's how I know you're not that fucking good. When you can't win on the road. Oh, my God. Barcelona is 15 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss at home. Wow, they're great at home. Guess what? Do something on the road. You can't. Eat my dick. You're not that good, Barcelona. Alaves +1. Book it.
I agree.
Moving on.
I agree with everything you're saying. In the last 14 years, how many times has the Alaves drawn or won versus Barcelona?
I don't give a shit. Barcelona on the road.
All right. The answer is 1.
Hey, if Barcelona wins the game 2-1, I push and I don't really care.
Yeah. Okay. I can see it. I definitely see it. There's nothing for Barca to play for here. That's the big worry that you're looking at with this game.
They're going to get knocked out Champions League in the next round too because they ain't that fucking good.
Revolution.
Guys, guess what, guys?
Nothing.
Messi's 33, you motherfuckers. He ain't that good anymore.
Yeah, he's not playing well at all.
I'm 36. You know what happens to your body when you hit 33? Everything happens to your body when you hit 33. Messi ain't that good anymore, people. Let it go.
Right. We'll say the positive. The Revolution are up by 1. That was our pregame pick. Unfortunately, the Tampa Bay Rowdies have given up a goal, and KG is elated because he cashes his over. Hopefully, they'll score again and make it 3-2 for Tampa Bay Rowdies. But they've been non-existent since starting off a 2-0. Not really happy with that.
Well, did we just win a live bet? Who did we win? What's who scored?
No, that's the other game. Colorado Rapids game was the game we were talking about live.
Yeah, didn't I bet it over 2.5 on that or something?
Yeah, the game's one. That's a different game.
Oh, they haven't scored yet. God damn it! You're going to cost me money. It's just started.
It just started. It's 5 minutes into the second
All
half.
right, let's get back to La Liga because I actually have 2 more plays in this.
All right, what else we got in La Liga?
Well, you're supposed to just go down the games.
All right, well,
I'll tell you what I got.
Games that people like. I mean, I don't have anything Veladad Betis, Villarreal, and Ibar.
No.
I am tempted at the Atletico Madrid lineup, depending on who actually plays.
There's value on Madrid, but
But when Joao Felix doesn't play, it's there. I mean, but the top 4 is pretty much set in the Liga. There's nothing. There's no movement.
I got a shitbox game I have a bet on.
Granada, probably, right?
No, it's a different shitbox game.
Celta Vigo, which I would take Celta Vigo.
I'm totally on this game, and I'm not on Celta Vigo. Oh, fuck yeah. Who the fuck is Celta Vigo to be minus 150 on a 3-way? Fuck
because Iger Aspas.
Huh?
Iger Aspas. When he plays, they win. Or they at least draw.
Celta Vigo's not that good.
I mean, Espanyol is 8 straight home losses.
Who gives a shit? That means Celta. Oh, here's the thing. All right, you gotta take both teams. Am I saying Espanyol's good? No, I'm not saying Espanyol's good. But in what world? All right, say this out loud. I want to lay minus 150 on Celta Vigo. That just hits the ear wrong. That's like saying I starred in a porn. That hits the ear wrong. It's porno, not porn. Like. You don't say, I lay minus 150 on Celta Vigo. It don't matter who they're playing. You don't lay minus 150 on fucking Celta Vigo. I am on Espanyol.
This game screams draw.
Well, here's the thing. I'm on Espanyol plus 3/4 of a goal at even money.
Okay. That's
it's like, I'm not coming out here telling you that Espanyol's better than Celta Vigo. I'm not going to say that because that's stupid. I mean, Espanyol's probably the worst team in the league. But the odds, the price you're getting, it just fucking forces me to take the bet. I have to take Espanyol here on the handicap. I took them at plus 3/4 of a goal at even money. You can get them draw double chance, which is plus 1/2 a goal at plus 124. That's how I looked. I mean, I cannot take Celta Vigo at that price. Is Celta Vigo better than Espanyol? Yes. But are you ever going to make a correct bet laying minus 150 on Celta Vigo? Fuck that. Don't do that. So it's Espanyol or pass. I mean, because you can't take Celta Vigo here. That price is just, ugh.
Yep. I mean, but I was looking at draw.
I don't blame. Hey, the draws plus 275. I mean, I would not tell anyone not to bet that. That's a good price. And since I have Espanyol plus 3/4 of a goal, a draw's a win. So do it.
Yeah. I know you don't look at motivation, but I look at 2 things with this game. I don't think Espanyol cares at this game. You may see the youth squad come out, just to let you know.
They probably don't care, but
you get the same thing from Celta too. But yeah, Leganes and Real Madrid, with Real Madrid already clinching. I looked at Leganes already at plus 1.5. I took it right after they clinched midweek.
I think that's not a bad look either.
Plus 1.5 on Leganes.
That's what it was right in midweek.
Wow, what did you get it at? Because it's nowhere close to that now.
Yeah, I know. Minus 30.
Yeah, that line's way gone, dude.
Well,
I congratulate you. If you got them at minus 1.5 at minus 130, I congratulate you because that is not available anymore.
No, but I knew they were going to clinch. There was going to be nothing, and then they're probably going to play nobody. So.
You could actually get Leganes draw no bet at plus 119, and that's probably not a bad deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that boy, that price is long gone, dude. Congrats on that. You crushed that fucking line move.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Again, that
I'm
could
on-
lose 2-0.
Yeah, I'm on one more game though. I don't know if you'll know the game, but I'm on one more game.
I don't.
Inter Roma.
I
Or
don't
if
touch
it's
anything
on
with.
La
I
Liga.
am on Inter Roma, but I'm talking about La Liga. I'm on.
I don't
one more
touch
game of La
anything
Liga.
with Tafe, Sevilla, Valencia. I can
I
see
am
that.
on Getafe Levante.
Oh no. Over 2.5. I hope.
No, but I mean that price isn't bad at even money.
Yeah.
Are you going to die when you hear this? I mean, guess. I mean, because you know probably.
I'm gonna look at the summary, and I'm saying Atafe are big favorites. Why playing Levante at home? Atafe no need to win to be able to stay to get that chance to have that Europa League qualification with Valencia right on their back.
You got Levante at
You're
home.
going to take Levante, but I think Atafe is going to win the game.
I'm on Levante draw double chance at plus 118.
All right,
It's
so
a good price for that.
It's all about the price, Sean. All about the price.
So let me make sure I got your La Liga plays right. You got Alaves +1 going for the home run here. You got Levante dog of a chance going for the second home run. Yeah. And then you have Espanyol to actually figure out where the line is. Did you take them draw no bet or
plus 3/4 of a goal? So
plus 3/4. That's right. 0.75.
Yep, plus 0.75. And Alaves was +1 at 1.83. Espanyol was plus 3/4 of a goal at 2. And Levante was draw double chance plus a half at 2.18. And if you have me on these more often, you'll hear this a lot because I basically I bet a shitload of dogs on these handicaps. That's kind of like my deal. So you'll get used to it after a while.
All right, 1 second. We lost Shocks. Let's get him back on.
He couldn't. His internet couldn't handle the idea of betting on Espanyol. Because I mean, I'm not going to tell you they're good. That team fucking sucks.
They're terrible.
They're terrible. Oh, they're bad. But I mean, eventually they're not going to lose. And I'm getting a good price. So,
JG says he's looking at a score of G. Labase is up 14-0. Who in the world is G. Labase?
Is that a football game? Like an American football game?
No, it's definitely a foreign game, but I think let me see. I can tell you right now. Let's just switch days.
I'm gonna look up the 5 Dimes live betting soccer and see if there's like a Labase.
It doesn't even say Labase Fiji. What? I don't even have that on Soccer 2-4.
Yeah, that's not. I think 14 goals and a half is probably a league that's not bettable.
Well, there was another goal where they won like by 19, and I was like, you'd think once you got up by 10, you would say, okay, we need to stop scoring, guys. All right. Hold on. Let's see if Sean's coming back on.
So I take it you're not telling any of my plays in La Liga.
I may literally go the opposite you just so we have a conversation with Ghost because I don't agree with him, but it's tough to take anything else. We've got a possible red card search here for Colorado Rapids, which the ball was just kicked down the field and the guy looks like their feet got tangled. All right, Sean says he's having issues from his foot surgery, so he's there. So we've got VAR. We're looking at this goal. Here comes the ref.
VAR is bullshit, by the way.
And VAR says no yellow, red card. That's it.
In what, the
Colorado
Sporting
Rapids,
KC?
yeah, no, Colorado Rapids goes down to 10 men. So Sporting KC is going to have the advantage here. And a free kick in nice territory.
Was that good for the over?
It's good for the over, and it's good for the over in corners because Colorado should just sit back here and just keep heading the ball out of bounds. So Geraldo was saying the live corners actually went there. Damn it, you Tampa Bay Rowdies. Tampa Bay Rowdies does not finish up. They squander a 2-goal lead, and they draw at the end of the play.
Oh, that's so terrible. I had so much money on that game.
Well, I actually had both ways, so I'm not too upset. I had Gordeja and the draw on one, and then I had Midtjylland, Astra, and the Rowdies for another parlay. So I thought it was either a draw or there, so I'll still take them plus 300. So I will take that. I thought it was.
I got a couple plays in Syria for Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna go right to there next. I don't have anything in the Liga for the most part. I mean, I kind of opposite you on my thoughts. I was gonna look up the Sevilla Valencia. Oh, we hit the post on that free kick. Oh, swung it around.
Want that over? That sucks.
What?
Yeah, we want that.
Yeah, we want that goal. What do you have for Sevilla Valencia?
Nothing. It's just.
What do you have for the total, though?
I don't even have that game pulled up, but no, that game.
I've got over minus 110. I like that.
Yeah, that was just a game that I didn't have any plays on. The 3 plays I had was just the Alaves, Espanyol, Levante.
Yep.
I don't have anything else on La Liga, total side, anything.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to we'll go first. We'll look at the Premier League. We got Bournemouth, Southampton. Bournemouth is home. Sorry, I ran out of water. Bournemouth's out at home. They need to win the game. Watford losing gives them a chance to possibly get out of the relegation with a win. I still like Southampton here. Don't know why, but I lean Southampton, or I'm looking at the draw, but I'm trying to see who's going to play and who's not going to play. So that might be a pass in there. And then we've got the big game, Tottenham-Leicester, your favorite 2 teams.
Yeah, I'm a Tottenham fan. I like Leicester on the odds, though. They're a better team.
The only thing is Leicester's in complete freefall.
Yeah, they've not looked good lately, but you're getting plus 190 on Leicester against Tottenham. That's Tottenham's plus 118. I mean, you can't take Tottenham at those odds. You can't. Leicester's a better team. You can't be betting the worst team at plus 118 on a 3-way. So this is a game where it's like either Leicester or pass. I mean, and by Leicester, I mean you either take them on the 3-way or you take them draw no bet, something like that. Plus 190 odds right now. That's pretty attractive for them. So it's either Leicester or pass on this game for me. I would stay away from the total. These 2 teams, they have players who can score goals, so you can think an overs in play, but they don't really score that much. I mean, they have a lot of 1-1, 1-0 type games. So it's like you really don't know what to. What, did we get a goal in that game?
Yep. Kansas City back to a 1-1 game.
Kansas City versus Colorado, or
yes. Yep.
Oh, okay, good. Was that the game I bet?
I don't know. That's the game we talked about because the other game I just said I had New England Revolution 1-0 was my projection, and that was the score. It was 0-0.
It wasn't New England. Okay, good. Yeah, all right. We need one more goal.
We took this in the corners is what we gave.
Yeah, so I would say, I would say with Leicester, Tottenham, it's just Leicester or pass. I wouldn't touch the total. because it's one of those things where like it could be a 1-0 game or it could be a 3-2 game. Who the fuck knows? I mean, both sides have guys who can score, but at the same time, both sides have trouble scoring in games for some reason on occasion.
Yep.
So it's like, eh. So, given the odds, it's Leicester pass.
I agree. There's definitely not a lot of value. My personal play, though, what I'm going to actually take is I'm just trying to see what line I can get on it. That's a lot higher than what I thought it would be. I was looking to take Tottenham draw no bet. This game means this is Tottenham's chance.
That's hard though. Draw no bet, you got to lay a lot because they're like plus 118 on the money line. So what's draw no bet like minus?
Well, I thought it would be a lot better. I'm getting plus 125. So I thought I'd be getting maybe a minus 180. Sorry, not 180. Sorry, a minus 130, and I'm getting a minus 140. Actually worse. I'm getting a minus 160, which is worse. Yeah, I can't
pass. I
can't take that on that. I do look at goals, but I agree. This game could be really, really short. Another yellow card here for Colorado. They're doing their best basically to just.
In the Southampton-Bournemouth game, that's one of those games too where like you're just getting. Odds-wise, I would lean towards Southampton. And that's just because they're the underdog. Because neither one of these teams are that good. When you're looking at a game with two shit teams, you kind of, if you have to bet it, you want to bet the team that's getting the higher underdog price. I mean, so you're looking at it like, hey, I'm betting against Bournemouth at like plus 165. But at the same time, it's like you're betting on Southampton and they suck. So it's just one of those games where I would pass that too. But gun to the head, take Southampton or, bet the draw. I mean, the draw is plus 236 on 5 dimes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a bad number. I mean, this could be a 1-1 game. Southampton and Bournemouth, I mean, they're both shit. So it's either you either find a way to get on Southampton, double chance or no bet, or you just take that big plus number with the draw.
Yeah, it's hard to get corners if they keep fouling them.
Oh, you're still watching that game.
I mean, I'm still watching both there, and I'm looking at every time they get a chance, it should be a corner, they foul them. All right, we finally get a corner. That's good.
Are you need?
We need a bunch of corners.
Anything else in the English league?
God,
Crystal Palace versus Wolves.
That's Monday.
Oh, that is Monday. I mean, it's still a fun game.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, but Wolves is a minus 200. So the only thing you could possibly take is Wolves -1.
I just wanted to bring up the Wolves because they're the team that I bet 20-1 earlier in the year that won outright.
Yeah, I could definitely. I mean, I'm on Wolves a lot. I think Wolves is probably one of they deserve to get into that top 6, top 7. I don't think it'll happen, but they deserve. They're really started to gel together. Uh-oh.
I like the reason why I like the Wolves. This is going to sound weird, but
we
get a goal?
No, we have another VAR.
For what?
Possible handball.
Well, that's good then, because does that mean a penalty?
Yeah, that would give us over 2.5. Yep. It would take away our corner, though.
Let's get the fucking 2.5. I didn't bet the corner. Fuck your corners, bitch. All right. Let's get on to games I have bets on because people want to know. You want to go to the Italian League? Because I got 2 plays in the Italian League.
I was going to go to the Championship League next.
I don't have anything on the Championship League.
I love Derby here. I love Derby. I mean, Leeds just won the championship. Leeds is going on the road. I think you get a subpar effort. I know you said you don't like to look at motivation, but anytime a team's just chance, you may get a smaller roster. I don't see this as any type of game. I think I get a chance here to get a really nice meaty line. I'm taking a chance with Derby money line at plus 245. That way it comes around.
I'm not gonna. I don't hate it. Well, the reason why I say I don't like looking at motivation is because I'm a numbers guy, right? Like I look at models, I look at the statistics, I look at the XG numbers, the XG allowed numbers, all that stuff, right? And that's stuff that you can quantify. What you can't quantify is what the guy's motivation is going to be. Like we all kind of like have our guesses on how the teams are going to be motivated in the game, but those are just guesses. Where when I look at the numbers and the models, that's just hard data. Did we get the goal, or is it still on?
We're kicking a PK right now
in the Kansas City?
Yep, Colorado game. This would be the goal right here.
Come on, let's get it. Oh, I'm excited, Sean. I'm excited.
Yeah, anytime you can cash, it's great. I mean, that's all we worry about. That's why when people mess with me when we play alternative leagues, when I had the premium service, people are looking and going, "Are you kidding me?" Twatty was like, "You want me to tell them to take this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if they want to make money." That's what they discovered Huboto. They got a goal. Goal.
It's 2-1 now.
2-1. Kansas City back in the lead. The over 2.5 cashes. Gotta like that. Gotta see where I was at. Still at the under 3.5. Still good. All right, that is good to see. Dun, dun, dun. That leaves my Sporting Kansas City pick looking good. Yep. All right, we got 2-1. Now we can just get some corners and we'll be all set. Let's go. Live bet cashes.
Oh, let me double check, make sure. Actually, Sporting KC Grand Rapids over 2.5. Yeah, I did bet that. All right.
Good. All right. Moving on from that, taking a look from that. Damn it, DC United scored. Tie game.
I have 2 bets in Italy, and I think it's more fun if you guess which games I actually have bets on in Italy on Sunday.
I don't think you're touching Roma Inter.
I actually am.
Okay, then if you're
that's one of the 2 bets, actually.
If you're touching Roma Inter, you're touching it based on volume over. Roma is a solid team playing at home, and you're getting plus money to take Roma versus Inter, who has no defense.
Oh, you filthy slut! You fucking got me to a T. Yeah, I'm on Roma. Draw no bet at plus 132.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean you fucking nailed that shit. I was hoping Chef Michael would be on because I know he always likes to bet Inter because I follow him on Twitter. I know what he bets.
Yeah, he does it there. I mean,
Chef likes his Inter Milan, so I was kind of hoping he'd be on the show so I can get at him on because I'm pretty sure he would have been like Inter and blah blah blah, some kind of combo bet with Inter. But no, I'm on Roma. Draw no bet at plus 132 at home. I mean, both teams are good. I mean, Inter's second in the table. Roma is, 5th in the table. They'll be in the Europa League. And you're getting Roma at home, and it's plus money on draw no bet. So, I mean, draw no bet means, if it's a draw, it's a push. So who gives a shit? So you only lose with an Inter win. And you're getting plus money. So
I'm going to stop you right here just one quick second, just there. I'm going to do another live bet. Sporting Kansas City gets the next goal, the 4th goal, minus 110. They're playing 11 on 9.
They're playing 11 on 9?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me.
2 red cards. You're getting minus 110.
How do you get 2 fucking red cards? You got to try to suck.
Well, the other guy got a second yellow.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me look at these bets. Sporting KC's up.
Straight red. Sorry. Yep.
Hold on. I could bet Sporting KC over 2.5 at minus 125.
Yeah, I was got to take the next goal at minus 110. Right here. It almost just happened. It's going to go. Now it's minus 138. But an official play was minus 110, 4th goal. 11 on 9. I think we get another goal. Kansas City keeps going up. each time. Nonstop pressure.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it in. Up, it went in. It minus 144 though. Kansas City over 2.5.
Okay.
So let's hope that hits.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's 6 and 1, half dozen the other, just explaining what it is. All right, let's go back to your Roma play. Anything more you had on that?
No, it's like I said. I mean, I'm boring with these breakdowns. Like everybody else goes, "Oh, I like this. I like this team's motivation. I like this," and me, I'm like, my model.
Yeah, I mean, if your model shifts, that's it. That's all it has to be. It's like I've looked at there. The value's here. This is where you take. I've got a good chance to cash. There. All right, come on. Oh, he skies it. Boy, was that terrible.
Yeah. So I'm on Roma. Draw no bet at plus 132 against Inter Milan. If it's a draw, it's no bet. So there you go. And if you win, you get plus money. So there we go.
Yep. I like that. No issue with that. All right. I really like this Parma team. They're playing Sampdoria at home. I think this Parma team that would be the other one I would have thought you would have been on.
I'm not, but I don't hate it.
Yeah. So I've got to look at the numbers on that. That was the one. I could see you taking Fiorentina over Torino. That's the only other one I would guess that you would take.
I'm not on that game either.
Okay, I will be on the over in that game. I was going to look and see what it was.
Fiorentina versus Torino. It's juice to the over, but you can get over 2.5 at 1.83.
All right, yeah, I'll be on the Torino over 2.5 on that at 1.83. I'll take that. That's fine.
It's the Genoa Lecce game.
Genoa's solid at home, but you're going to somehow take Lecce.
No, actually, I'm not.
Oh, you're taking Genoa? Okay.
Yeah, this is why it's crazy.
This game is probably going to be relegated.
And here's what's crazy, and this is why this game is kind of weird for me, all right? Like, first of all, like, I normally take the plus points, or, I'll take the plus 1 goal, or I'll take the draw double bet, or I'll take the draw no bet. I took Genoa minus 3/4 of a goal here at plus 108.
All right. So you think, I mean, you can't
you're
say
right.
But what's your thought process here?
A lot of it is the motivation. First of all, Genoa is out of the relegation zone, but if they lose this game, they'll go into the relegation zone and Lecce get out. Yeah, but Genoa is a much better team than Lecce. Like, in the table-wise, they're only like one space ahead of Lecce. But like from XG standpoints, Genoa should be like 3-4 spots ahead of Lecce. Genoa is a much better team than Lecce. Lecce's terrible. Lecce's fucking horrible. And so I'm taking Genoa minus 3/4 of a goal here at plus 108. I'm getting plus money to fade Lecce, which is something you never get. I mean, you never get plus money to fade Lecce, and I am. So that's what I'm doing. It's just, I know it's counterintuitive to a lot of how I bet, but like you look at this too, the goal difference. Genoa's minus 23 goals on goal differential. That's terrible, right? Like Genoa's not a good team. Yep. Lecce's minus 33 though.
Yes.
Minus 33 on goal differential. That's horrendous. They are bad from every stretch of the imagination. Lecce's bad. Genoa's not good either, but Genoa should win. And, if they win at laying 3/4 of a goal at plus money, if they win by 1 goal, you win half your bet at plus 108. So I'm taking Genoa here. It's one of my 2 plays on Syria on Sunday. My other play was Roma, draw no bet. My second play is Genoa minus 3/4 of a goal. Believe it or not, that is where I found the value. That's where my model liked it, and that's what I took.
Okay, I definitely could see that. That's all I have in Serie A. I could agree with that. I mean, I like that price. I'll tell that. I don't have an issue with that. Looking on in the Norwegian League, I was going to look up a game. There's a game I really, really like. I just wanted to see what the price was on it. Might be too high for what I like.
Norway?
Yep.
Well, the problem with Norway is they spell their sons with an E, and that pisses me off.
All right.
Are you looking at the Viking versus Hogsson game?
No, see, you can't be able to pick my games like I can pick your games. I'm looking at the Moldy Strung Godset game, and I'm going to take the over in Moldy Strung Godset.
I don't even have that available.
You have Strung Godset is at home versus Moldy in the Elitesser. All right, D Money's favorite player, Giancarlo Busso, the youngest player in MLS, and at least we got a corner, has come onto the field.
Oh, man, I got to piss something fierce.
No problem. Real quick, Romania, I'm taking Craiova. I think basically they're going to watch CFR Cluj win their game on Saturday. If it did I miss the Wake and Cash games? Yeah, he stepped out. I'll tell you real quick. The Wake and Cash games that we're on Busan money line tomorrow, Pohang money line, and then that's it in South Korea. Then in Japan, we are taking our shot with Yokohama Mariners money line in Japan. Those are the Wake and Cash games, Bob. So once again, that's Yokohama Mariners money line versus a bad Kashiwa team, the Kashima Antlers, and then we're taking Busan money line in South Korea and Poyang money line in South Korea as well. That's what we're looking at for the Wake and Cash for Saturday plays. There's a lot of other Saturday stuff that I haven't had a chance to go through, but I will stay on to the end of the end of the game. The biggest game I'm on Sunday is St. Gallen. St. Gallen in Switzerland. They're in a dogfight for the title. They're playing They're playing Thun. We've been cashing left and right with St. Gallen. I'm going with St. Gallen. You're getting a nice, sweetie, meaty -115 with St. Gallen. I love that line. I'm also going to be on the over 3 in that game as well.
Which game is that?
St. Gallen in the Swedish league. Oh, damn. Goalie tripped him up. He had one-on-one with the goalie. Come on.
What game are you watching?
I'm watching the Sporting Kansas City game.
Oh.
And I'm watching Colorado try to get down the field with 9 men and successfully do it, getting into the box. And they take a shot and score. Are you kidding me? How do you give up a goal to a team with 9 players?
They really? Oh, wow, they did.
I hate this goalie. This is the backup goalie, and he is terrible. He might be offside. Oh, he's offsides. He's going to be way offsides.
Oh, they're going to call it back?
This has got to be called back. He is a good foot, probably offside.
The live line on the Colorado Rapids under 2.5 is -101,000. So I think, holy shit.
They've got to pull this back. I got to hold sound in a second.
Absolutely superb and catastrophic is an understatement if you're Sporting KC.
Is it going to count? I have them off sides.
Sporting KC live is +158. Will you take them +158 live?
I got to see what happens. Your bet's there. My fourth goal bet is canceled if this counts. The other goalie at the other end on the other side just fell down. My guess is from exhaustion. Yeah, KG, we're trying to figure out if it actually counts. I have him off sides when I saw the view. I think he's a foot off sides.
Should I lie back Sporting KC at plus 158 then? What minute are you in?
It counts. 86.
Oh, it did count, huh?
I don't know how that goal stands. That's terrible. Sporting KC loses this game. They should all just quit playing soccer.
Wow.
This may well, the Sporting KC guy completely took out the defender. So I'm sure he's going to sit on the ground for at least 4 to 5 minutes.
I'm looking at the live live play on 5 Dimes right now.
No, I'm lost on this. I can't believe we lost that. How in the world do you give up a goal?
With 2 red cards on the other side. That's pretty terrible. And Colorado Rapids are faking an injury.
Well, no, it wasn't a fake an injury. He literally kicked the guy straight across the way. The guy headed the ball, dove the ball, and then he kicked him out, and there he gets a yellow.
I mean, he's faking. You know how Colorado is.
But the fact that he's laying on the ground like he's been shot is, yeah. His name is Trusty. I can't believe the goal counts. I've looked at the goal 3 times, and he's offsides. If you draw a line, he's offsides.
Maybe they don't have the EPL VAR.
Well, they don't. They don't do lines across the field. They do clear and obvious is the MLS rule, which is actually kind of nice.
Because I will say that EPL VAR, it's like every goal's offsides on that thing.
Well, that's the thing with the Liga too. The Liga played. There were 9 disallowed goals on Wednesday. We were literally going. No. It's like whatever. I mean, then you look at the Portuguese league. Sporting and FC Porto scored 6 goals, all disallowed.
Jeez.
Scored 1-0.
That sounds crazy.
And it's like in the end, I mean, I think that's where I like this clear and obvious. It's got to be at least a real advantage. If the guy's a millimeter away, he's not gaining that much of an advantage. Now, the question is, where do you draw the line, figuratively and literally, and to say this is okay and this is not okay. Oh, sorry, I'm going to turn down the game back. I can't believe. Sporting Kansas City, if you cost me this, I'm going to be so pissed.
They're probably going to lose. Fucking cocksuckers. Or draw, whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, that's a loss when the other team had 9 players. Now you're doing a drop ball? What are you doing a drop ball?
Oh.
It's killing me. Oh, Bob Taylor did have 1 play that he gave me in the Slovenia League that he posted that I was supposed to give out. I believe it's on Sunday too. Sedgley Rudar over. What do you have for that number?
Slovenia? I don't even think that's available.
It's available.
I mean, I don't see it on 5 Dimes.
You have no Prava Liga?
I have Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland, but no Slovenia. I could bet Iceland on 5 Dimes. That's crazy. No Slovenia.
Yeah, sometimes where you would think, okay, it should be available, but it's not. So one of the worst things. So my local, only gave like 9 leagues for years. And then all of a sudden we had the pandemic because he was telling me all the time, we don't have the other leagues. We don't get into numbers. We can't do those. Then the pandemic. And then all of a sudden I've got Belarusian second team women's line. So I now have 87 countries showing up on my roster. So I have everything on that. No, but I'm not getting a line for that either, which is actually I'll get it on my other book, this book. Let me see what I got on it. Right in the box. Blocked. Like 2 inches from the box. It goes over his head into the goal. Kansas City scores.
Are you serious? They scored?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty dope.
Defender at the 6-yard line, bounces straight up in the air, goes over the goalie's head, manages to get a hand on it, and then it goes into the net.
Boom,
so
there we go.
Cashes, your second live bet cashes. So if you follow it in, that works.
Yeah, because I had them teamed goals over 2.5.
Yeah, he shouldn't be listed as in the play. That would be the only question there would be. There's a guy laying on the ground off to the side, but he's got up and then he moved. He shouldn't be listed as in the play at all.
That's pretty dope.
There's no way. Yeah, I don't have anything on the Slovenia thing. It counts 3-2. Come on, Kansas City. And of course, right away, Colorado has it down in the attacking third. You have a 12-minute extra time.
How do you get a 12-minute extra time?
Well, you have 2 water hydration breaks. So those would have to be added on. So that's 4. And then I guess you had 2 red cards. So that took a while and 2 VAR reviews. But that time is actually probably more like than what you get in some extra time in other games. They're just like, yeah, that's what it takes. Oh, the goalie's taken out. Oh, he calls a foul. Good. Goalie reached for it and he got completed. Now, keep in mind, Kansas City's
I'm watching this replay. It's pretty dope.
Kansas City's already on their second goalie. That the stash, who's absolutely terrible. But he's huge. He's like 6'5", 6'6". Oh, just gets railroaded.
12 minutes. That's got to be a record.
Well, the worst part is going to be 12 minutes, but we're really probably going to play 15. Minnesota already has a PK? Are we that late that the game already started?
Yeah, it's like after 9 o'clock my time.
Oh, Minnesota pick'em. I think you just gave what I gave earlier. That was my play for the Minnesota United game. Yeah, Minnesota pick'em, not a PK. That game's not till 10:30. I was like, we haven't gone that late. So New England Revolution's going to screw the pooch here. It looks like, and of course a free kick for Colorado. Chance to put in the box. See if the stash can actually get anything. And New England screws the pooch. DC draws again. That's the second game in a row that they've scored after the 70th minute to draw. All right, 1 second. Sorry, I'm watching this free kick. Come on. He's worried about 1 inch. Move the ball. Let's play.
1 inch.
One of the biggest things I laugh and I sit there, and as I grew older, when I was a kid, I used to yell at my son for like, oh, he made the throw 5 yards farther up the field. He made the throw 10 yards. He made the run. Send him back. And as I got older, I was like, okay, whatever. Go run 20 yards. Sporting can't see in the box. All right, we're going to get a corner. I have no idea how we don't get a corner out of that. He slid, he hit the ball, and he kicked it out.
The 32 game.
They gave a goal kick? What was that, a goal kick? We can't get the corners. Corners are going to fail. 4th goal failed, but that over 3.5 didn't. So, that's just terrible. Actually,
I'm excited. I won 2 live bets on that game. So that's pretty dope.
We actually have 7 corners. We're not dead.
Yep. Well, I gotta get out of here. So
All right. Take it
I'll
easy. I'm running
just
everybody through the
just to recap. Tomorrow I'm on Burnley plus 124. I'm on QPR. Draw double chance at 1.87. I'm on Hull. That's my biggest bet. 2 units. I'm on Hull. Draw no bet at 1.89. And on Sunday, Alaves +1 at 1.83. Espanol plus 3/4 of a goal at even money. Levante, draw double chance at plus 118. Genoa on Sunday, minus 3/4 of a goal at plus 108. And Roma, draw no bet, plus 130.
Sean's on Roma, Inter over 3. He kind of joined me in a lot of plays. He's obviously recovering from his surgery. We're at Perth Glory. We'll just go through Perth Glory in the over 2.5 at plus 105. We have decided to take Osijek, both teams to score at minus 110. Osijek -1 at plus 105. Bodo Glimt and the Bodo Glimt money line and both teams to score at plus 140. Burnley, draw no bet. I'm tailing Ant on that. I've also taken Burnley money line, Brentford money line, but I got it early. Right now, you basically have to take the Brentford -1. Fulham money line -110. I'm waiting for the Sassuolo lineup, but right now we're taking the Alex Classic on that. Both teams to score and over 2.5. The AC Milan Bologna game, we're taking both teams to score and over 2.5. I'm taking CFR Cluj money line. That's at -126. I'm taking Busan money line. There, I'm taking Poang money line. I personally taking Will money line in the Swiss Challenge League. I'm all over the Timbers money line. That might be a 2-unit play. I'm also taking the over 3 in that. The LAFC money line I'm on at -150. That's probably my most juiciest. And the over 3.25. I'm taking the Jaro over 2.5. And I'm taking Harfnarf Trajor over 3.25. And Sundsville money line. That's the Saturday plays. The Sunday plays, we didn't really get that much into it, but kind of ran out of time. Sevilla over 2.5. Southampton money line. Derby money line is my dog play of the day. Torino over 2.5 at 1.83. Moldy over 3. Craiova from Romania. St. Gallen, my favorite play of the day. That's going to be 2-unit play and the over 3 on St. Gallen. Is there anything else anybody wanted to have a question on the chat?
It's Derby.
Derby. It's Wayne Rooney.
Those fucking Brits, man, pronounce it stupid. So it's Derby. Derby.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's British. Those fucking weirdos.
All right. We got a Kansas City player on the ground.
Game's not over yet?
There's 12 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's laying on the ground for 4 minutes.
I don't care. I won both my live bets. So I'm cool with that Kansas City game.
That's all. Right. Thanks everybody for coming on, joining. If there's nothing else in the live bet, I'm just going to stay on to the end of this Kansas City game. If you want to watch this with me there, if you want to jump on, talk some crap, let me know. I'll send you an invite. All right. Thanks, Ant. Glad to have you on.
See you later.
Bye-bye. And then there was one. Obviously, we got let down big time by the New England Revolution. We got that one game goal, and then we just kind of crapped the bed. Hopefully, Sporting Kansas City will take it home. That both teams to score in Sporting Kansas City was the pregame bet. That looks like that's going to be okay. The over 2.5 live we hit. Unfortunately, we didn't hit the 4th goal, but if you've tailed Alex and just said Kansas City over 2.5, you hit that. There were I did give the corner bet. There we're close. Still need a couple more corners. If we can get it that Kansas City can actually cross the ball in from the side and not in from the quarter mark, that would be very nice. All right, here we go. All right. Another terrible defense. Let's just pass the ball around. All right, we're up to what? We have 7 corners. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Not when we go all the way back to Stash. Stash needs to get in goal. Got a guy taking one-on-one. He's 30 yards open with the wide open net. Just get in goal. You're up a goal with 2 men. And, of course, you lose the ball. Colorado Rapids pushing through here. Get rid of it. 2 minutes left. All right. Thanks, KG. Appreciate it. KG, I don't think I have your Twitter. I tried to tweet you today, and I didn't have your Twitter. So if you could give me that, it'd be great. So all right, we can switch gears. I don't claim to be a UFC guy, but does anybody have any looks for UFC early? I know, KG, you were giving some out earlier a little bit during the chat. All right, some guy tries to fall down, draw a foul. This goes off his stomach. Another terrible header. Another terrible try to get back. Giveaway into the open field. Kansas City has all 11 guys back. First to 7 guys from Colorado. All right, we go back to the goalie. An airmail pass. I look and I see in the MSC, who's got Figueroa? I know everybody seems to be on Gastelum. That seems to be the sexy pick that everybody wants. It's a really nice, juicy number at -110. I took that. I'll give you Dave Betts actually put out 2 huge dogs. He actually hit 2 of them the other night. Oh, Kansas City with a whisker down shot there. Polito misses. He's absolutely exhausted. He had a good chance there for Kansas City to end this game. No defender, just pulls it slightly wide. All right, get another header. Let's go midfield. Where's this ball? And let's just kick it out of bounds. So I like Gastelum. I tailed everybody on that. I know his plays that he gave out for dogs that he really liked, just because value-wise, was Joel Alvarez, but he got him around +290. I took him at +275, and he got Malcolm Gordon at +60. He's been dropping at +135. All right, Bob, you're all set. So, Bob, where are you on vacation? Central time zone. There's only like 3 places: New Orleans, Kansas City, or Chicago. Those are the only 3 really acceptable destinations. Or you can visit Branson, Missouri. To my life of me, I have no idea what's in Branson, Missouri. All right, they finally called this game off. I guess 12 minutes was enough. I didn't even think 12 minutes was played. Okay, Graham Susi, man of the match for his pure luck own goal from the other team. So the under 3 for New England did cash. Yeah, we had that given out before. That was definitely a good play. There's nothing I could see where I would think they would have scored there. So I'm on Minnesota United. I've got a couple things, so I've got to take one thing real quick here. Let's play. I like Diakese to win. I like Dawson also to win. That was the punching parlay. There's a lot of heavy dogs here to go through. I mean, Montel Jackson should win his match. And I actually think we get a repeat. I think, and I had an argument with my friend, I think Figueroa wins this again, but he seems to go the other way. What does the chat think? Yeah, Geraldo, that under 3 was nice. I mean, DC and the Revolution is never going to score there. They had a golden opportunity around the 78th minute. Ball into the box. He laid it off with the head right to the guy 4 feet away, and he airmailed it. That was their really only chance after DC tied it up. DC draw should pretty much almost be an auto bet right now. That's all they've done is just draw. So I would definitely recommend that as a possible play. Let me take them a second. All right, this next game should be a very fun game to watch. I really wish it wasn't at 10:30 at night. I'm not staying on until 12:31. That would be nuts. I might jump on the Discord here in a second, but we'll call the show right there. The game is done. Glad everybody. Hopefully you cashed a little bit on the live plays. We kind of screwed up on the live. I think we ended up going 2-2. But the pre-match favorites, except for New England Revolution, winning all went through. The under 3, the both teams to score, and Kansas City winning at a plus 130 was a nice play as well. So thanks all for joining. Go ahead, retweet, send it out. See everyone. I'll see everybody in Discord.